have to change that intro and get some other sponsors on there. Hey guys, it's Tuesday night. How are you all doing? Shane, how are you doing?
Well, air conditioner's on in the house because it got too hot during the day, just leaving windows open. So light bill is just going up and up and up. Other than that, I'm
Nice.
doing good.
Right on. Will, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Still recovering from my weekend of fun. Kind of feel like I did this like last night, But hey, no, it's good to be here, and I was distracted by the chat. Got some people in the chat there. Hello, guys.
Mark, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. Feeling real good since my surgery, and everything is going well. Back to work, and glad to be here and hang out with our pair of friends.
There you go. Yeah, it was hot here today when I had the windows rolled up and the defrosters on because it was snowing. So it's a little ridiculous. But anyways, so because I have been really busy, I'll just flat out say it. I haven't gotten any guest or anybody on. I suck, and I apologize for that. But we figured it'll be open mic night, and Will and I talked about it, and he figured that's a good one if somebody wants to come on, or if everybody wants to come on. And you got to. There's a rule. What was the rule? Well, to get on open mic night,
You got to tell us the funniest joke you've ever heard.
there you go. So
Yeah.
I will post that in the. It'll probably help if I posted that.
Why is no one coming on?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Oh man, they're dropping like flies. Yeah.
Right. So, anyways,
all
I know yesterday that they were talking about the fly-ins and stuff like that. That's coming up here in a couple weeks. Bad apples. So we know that's going on. What else is going on this month? Anything? Do we have anything going on this month?
I went camping last weekend and thinking about doing it again because apparently, okay, this is for Will and Mark, the guys that really care about the show that showed up for the last little miniature fly-in that we got to go to. How long ago was that?
A month ago?
I'm guessing 3 weeks or so, 3 or 4 weeks.
I will not exaggerate. My wife literally said, "We haven't been camping in forever," as we're pulling the camper to go to the campground. I said, "We just flew, or we were just at Lake Wales." And she goes, "How long ago was that?" I was like, 3 weeks ago. And this is her saying, "It's been so long ago." Like she forgot how to go camping or something in 3 weeks. So I haven't actually flown since we've all met up. I mean, the ones that cared.
Well, if you would have a fly-in that's like not 24-hour driving distance from me, I mean, you're going to have to wear winter clothes, but still, you could come up here and fly.
Yeah, but you got to go 24 hours to go to Walmart. The nearest convenience store is 16 hours away.
That is true.
By snowmobile.
Right. So, anyways, after Bad Apples, what fly-in do we have? You guys know? I think we have, right after Bad Apples, we have one up in northern, oh gosh, here we go. We have one up in Michigan. It's the northern part of southern Michigan. I think that's right. Anyways, it's called Torchport. And we're going to try to get somebody on to talk about Torchport, which last year was the first year of it, and it was pretty phenomenal. But I'm just trying to get some information on that to pass it down. I still haven't had any information passed to me. We've had a lot of people calling about it, but I can't pass anything down unless I hear about it. So haven't heard anything yet. And then after that, what do we got? What other fly-ins we
Now,
have?
is Torchport the one that you're helping put together, or is that going to be something else?
No, Torchport is in Michigan, and it's the northern part of the lower peninsula of Michigan. And,
What does that mean? At the bottom of the lake?
No.
I'm being serious. I don't know.
So you
You
have
mean the southern
Michigan,
part.
and then you have the upper peninsula of Michigan.
Okay,
Between
the
the two
UP.
Michigans, you have the Mackinac Bridge. Okay, so this is kind of at the south side of Mackinac Bridge, about an hour and a half west of the southwest of the bridge. So,
Okay.
yeah, it's in the southern. It's in the lower Michigan, the northern part. They should just give that to
At
Wisconsin.
at the top of the big part.
At the top of the big part, correct.
Okay.
I just want to point out Linda Anderson says Torchport not far from her house. So I would assure anybody that's going to be there, Linda will be there as well. Right, Linda?
Yep. Linda's going to be there,
Somebody needs to
And-
She
get
just said
Walter
thumbs
the
up.
word.
right?
Yeah. Linda's coming out of her house. Somebody should let Walter know.
No, Linda's going to be there. So that'll be a fun time. Let's see. I was trying to go to my messages here and try to find the fly-ins.
So outside of Bad Apples, the next one I'll be going to will be Dave Purden's in September, and then turn around and come right back to Virginia for which one is that? Will?
Oh, Easy Pace.
Easy Pace. Well, I cannot remember that one for save my life.
Yeah.
Oh,
So after
In the-
go ahead, Mark.
I'm sorry. In the chat, Shane said that there's one at Coldwater, Michigan. Also, he believes the 29th of May.
Okay, is that the one that's a little bit further west in the northern part of Michigan, southern Michigan? God, what is that called? The
Hey.
lower peninsula of Michigan?
I think it's the north, south, east, west side of it.
Pretty much.
I'm not sure you want to mess with all these people coming out of hibernation.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, he said, oops, typo to 20th.
Okay.
So,
I can assure you I won't be to that one as much as I'd like to. Yeah.
And
I
of course,
plan on going.
Josh, EAA.
oh, here we go. So
What's that,
let's
Mark?
see. I found it.
I was going to say I plan on going to Purden's, but I had thought about going to Easy Pace, but I'm not sure I'm in for that yet.
Well, you have a place on a 28-acre farm, and we didn't get a chance to ride horses and stuff. You and Will, Eric, if you guys managed to show up early, it's along the way for you. But I think, how long was that trip from my wife's cousin's house to Purden's? About an hour and a half.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
So,
Anytime I go anywhere, everything is along the way.
yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, so Shane says yes, it's Southwest Michigan.
Yeah.
Why won't my computer let me do that?
Travis DuPont said he's going to go to Bad Apples, EFD, and then El Dorado, Arkansas.
Now,
Nice.
as much as Bad Apples is a great place to take off from, my favorite by far fly-in is Dave Purden's. Between the mountains, the river, all the stuff that you get to see along the way. That for me is my golden ticket, whatever you want to call it, my favorite place. Now, the campground, if you've got a gigantic toy hauler, fifth wheel, you're probably going to get stuck when you got ready to leave. But, you gotta adjust for that. I mean,
Well, number one, show up earlier and get a better spot.
Well, there's that.
I left on Tuesday.
And then that's what you get for having to be the big dog there and bring the biggest freaking camper to the swamp.
Yeah, everybody load up on my porch. We got plenty of room.
We all just camp in Eric's shadow.
I know. I actually pulled my 12 by or my 6x12 into his toy hauler section and just camped in there. It was awesome.
Keep it dry. That's awesome.
I should have
I
done
got
that
a
with the
fly-in
10 by 10.
that you guys don't know about.
What's that, Will?
What's
Add
that?
to the list. And there she is. So Pear Jam is going to be in Rockingham, North Carolina, October 20th through the 23rd. And this is a bit of an experiment because it's going to be an unsponsored fly-in. It's not going to be a free-for-all. You know, it's at a really nice airport, wide open space, just an excellent place to launch from. And I've flown it before. So it's they're not going to be any hookups, but there are facilities. It's got a nice FBO. There's going to be porta potties, things like that. It's not going to have all the bells and whistles, but it will have all your PPG friends.
let me go ahead and tell Krista we're going to that one too.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, Mark, I'll be there. That's in October.
Yeah, that's right. So
Nice time of year.
it is a beautiful time of the year. So hey, come join us. Initially, it was going to be, like I said, it was going to be like a sponsored type thing and have bands and this and that. But you get so involved in the planning of something like that you forget, what it's all about. And it's just about hanging out and flying, and nice area to do that. So there you have it.
It says right there that it's $20 to connect.
No. This is the old site.
Okay.
There's been a shift, and I say we. I mean, I'm not a part of that, but I mean, I'm part of the local group. That's so. It's going to be shifted to an unsponsored. It's either that or put it off for a year. You know what I mean? And even next year, we're not going to do that. I don't believe. Huh?
I wonder if they could ever use Richmond Raceway. Because that is pretty much defunct.
Well, you know what? Rockingham, they've closed. There's a Rockingham Raceway.
No, I'm sorry. That's what I meant. We've raced at Rockingham before, and that's what I meant. I apologize.
Yeah, that's right. So it's got a huge racetrack. Man, I didn't get
drag strip across the street.
Yeah.
Yep.
That would be cool.
But yeah, that sounds good to me.
Yeah, there you go. You heard it here first.
In October, I should be able to bring my cargo trailer and stay in that one. In North Carolina in October is pretty cold, isn't it?
It's not going to be. It'll be cool. Mm-hmm.
But like low 40s, high 30s.
Oh, you mean during the day?
No. And first thing in the morning, when I want to fly in the morning, am I going to have to wear?
That's just the time of the year that you just kind of have to roll the dice, but usually it's comfortable.
All right. Well, if it's not, I'm going to snuggle. If it's not comfortable and you're staying with me.
Big spoon.
Oh, you think you're going to be the big spoon.
How do you share pictures?
I'm trying to. Oh, I did unshare, didn't I? There we go.
I'll leave it to Will.
Wait, I unshared, didn't I?
Yes.
Okay. You just click share at the bottom and in the center.
And now he's muted and talking. First time doing this. Oh.
Yeah. So how do you share? Okay, I push share screen.
Yeah. And then whatever, choose the windows. See the window in the middle? It says entire screen, window, Brave 10.
Oh, yeah.
I feel closer to Mark right now, drinking my orange juice and vodka, just so you know.
Where I don't have the. Nope, can't help you. Picture's not there.
Will, you're definitely going to that one in North Carolina, correct?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll pull the cargo trailer up for that one.
I think you'll be comfortable. Well, I know you will. Well, matter of fact, we'll tell you the average temperature
Well, I have a heater and an air conditioner, so during the day I can run the air conditioner. At night I run the heater.
If
So
it's like
October.
Georgia, if it's like Georgia up there, sometimes you need air conditioner and heat both in the same day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's the time that's right. So high 75, low 53.
That's perfect.
Wait,
Yeah,
yeah, that's right. October,
See?
75, 53.
that sounds like Wisconsin weather.
Yeah, summer.
Maybe inside the house.
Yeah, in July.
I just sent you something. Well, see if you can share that. I can't.
Okay. Is this the baby feeding thing you wanted me to share?
No, that was his seatbelt.
Will, how was Ben's? I absolutely have a story to
Ah.
tell you about all this.
Ben's was a lot of fun. I have zero regrets for going. But those that know me know that that's the scariest launch I've ever had. And
Right.
so I had that in my head, and I had 2 failed launches, and I was drenched with sweat, and then my motor died on the 3rd launch attempt. So I never flew this time around, and I was totally okay with it because the fun was on the ground. I wanted to. Don't get me wrong. I've seen some of the most beautiful sunset photos that I've ever seen. So with the city of Charlotte in the background and all that, but he had I want to say like 25 pilots.
Very nice.
So it was definitely a mini fly-in.
So my daughter, I was supposed to go to Ben's. My daughter got some kind of. She said she would watch Jack and everything was taken care of on my end. And then she decided, no, we're going to Tampa, and I'm not going to be able to watch Jack. So I didn't really care to drag Jack that far on a car ride, to be honest with you. Ben did say I could bring him. Plus, Jack sheds a lot, so I didn't want to have to clean Ben's house from top to bottom from Jack's hair. So I regrettably declined the invite, which I absolutely hated. My wife the entire time was like, "You should just go. You should just go." I was like, "No, I want to go with you, but I don't want to bring Jack." Blah blah blah. So we decided to find a campsite, and we went camping this past weekend. Who shows up on a Saturday but my daughter, who is not going to Tampa?
Oh no!
So let's just say my attitude for camping was not camping attitude worthy. I was flipping just angry the entire time. I was just like, if you weren't going to Tampa, we could have left. And she's like, "Oh, I thought you guys canceled because of you." Like, so anyways, long story short, not to get into details, but she has a black eye and a hurt wrist. No, I'm just kidding. I was absolutely just beside myself the entire camping trip because she showed up and was like, "Oh, we didn't go to Tampa." So anyways, long story short, I didn't go. I missed out and I regret it.
Just think of the
Glenn
fuel money that you saved.
Yeah, big time right now. Glenn Tupper put out a YouTube video today of that fly-in. I didn't watch it yet, but I saw it this evening.
Yeah, congrats, Glenn. They're expecting.
Yeah, I saw
very
that.
nice. Is it a pregnant man?
Yes.
yeah. Glen's pregnant.
No, that's a behind the scene joke. No offense
Yeah.
taken by anybody, please. It was just a joke.
Angela asked how your birthday was, Will.
Oh man, it was awesome. And as a matter of fact, I have something in my hand that I would like to read.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
So this was a card from Angela and Tony. Thank you. It says, "A guy your age found a frog in the woods. 'Kiss me,' said the frog, 'and I will turn you into a beautiful princess and do anything you want.' The man picked up the frog and put it in his pocket. 'Hey,' the frog yelled. I said, 'I'll do anything you want.'" Nah, the man said, at my age, I'd rather have a talking frog.
That's pretty good.
I loved it. Thank you, Angela and
That's
Tony.
awesome.
That was awesome. I've got something we can talk about that's PPG related. And as I'm sitting there at Ben's watching all these freaking wings just, pop up, pop. I mean, they were just like, boom, they were there. Of course, my wing is not doing that. And I know I had some mental stuff going on, but I'm wondering at what point, as wings age, they tend to become a little more difficult to launch. And so I'm wondering, I'm guessing that, it could be something like I've stretched my A-lines, or it's just the age of the wing and I need to send it in for inspection.
How old is it?
It's less than a year old.
Oh, no.
Nope. No.
No, wait a minute. I mean, it's got, it probably has about, I'm guessing maybe 170 hours on it.
Yeah. No.
No.
I say no. I'm not a professional by any means, but I say no. You can send it to like Shannon and have them do a porosity check on it and check the lines. I mean, that wouldn't be bad to get it checked. Maybe after Bad Apples, you can send it home with them and then have her ship it back.
Yeah.
But I'm saying no.
That's what I did last year, Will. I dropped my wing off at the end of Bad Apples to Shannon, and I only had to pay for one way shipping for that wing. But my wing's got between flying hours, I have 190 hours of flying on it and probably 30 hours of kiting. And my wing has not changed from the day I bought it to now. So
Okay, but how about before you sent it to Shannon or sent it with Shannon?
no, it was perfectly fine. The only reason I sent it early because I was within my 2 years. With a brand new wing, they suggest that you don't have a brand new wing inspected until after 2 years. We're in we're in May last year, and I started flying in October. So I was shy of the 2 year mark from May to October, but I had done 2 SIV courses with my wing, and I've been flying a little aggressive with micro wing overs and spiral downs that take half a county to turn. So I was kind of concerned with the wear and tear on it. It came back perfectly fine. She actually shortened my brakes, which I asked her to do. And my wing has been top notch ever since. I haven't had any issues.
Did she replace any lines?
Yeah, the one that they actually break a couple different lines for the veracity test. So they do replace those after they break them. But you actually get your lines broke, and it has to be within a certain pounds or weight or whatever it is. But yeah, she did replace a couple lines on my wing because they actually broke them doing the test.
Which would
They
be the
broke
A
them
line they break, right?
They put kite string in there, Shane.
You know what? If I can find my report, she gives you a breakdown of the whole wing. She literally will even tell you the patches that you've had on your wing or whatever. Like she literally goes inch by inch over your wing, top to bottom, and gives you a report on it.
Well, there's one thing that's not being addressed, and I've got enough hours on this wing and enough experience to know something's different about it. And so it's either all mental or it was all mental, which I haven't had a chance to test yet because I haven't, I haven't flown for, since then. Or it just feels like there's something different about the wing that makes it harder than it used to be to launch.
Did you only get that feeling that it's harder to launch at Ben's or at other places?
No, pretty much it bends. But the reason it really stood out to me is watching other pilots and how quickly their wing was coming up in no wind. And my wing just wasn't freaking doing that. So it would, like I said, it's probably pilot error. And
I will tell you, with me on no wind days, I take a half a step back further than I normally do on days with wind, just so I get that extra little pop, if you will. But it has to be absolutely no wind for me to take that half a step back. I normally do the exact same thing on every single launch, unless it's no wind, and then the only difference is a half a step back. So I would take my normal step and a half back, and then once my both feet are together, I would take another half a step, and then that's the only thing different that I do on half or no wind days.
Shane, man, I don't know if there's an ice cream place close to Bad Apples, but I do know that there are several on the way there.
Yeah. Hey, actually,
Daniel Roush said that he heard that there's a medication to help you get that up, Will.
Hey, Will. Well, we do need, when we get to Bad Apples, we do need to find the closest Dairy Queen, see if it's possible, and if there's any LZs close to it, and do a Dairy Queen run.
You know how awesome that would be?
I'm telling you.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there was another, Travis DuPont was suggesting a trike. And the only time I would do, or the only way I would do a trike is if I got like what Brian Waller uses, and that would be the retract to trike.
The retract trike, yeah.
Hey, it doesn't get any easier to run, and especially when you're talking about 95-degree days to freaking bring up a wing in nil wind and run.
Well, that's what question I had. Is the altitude very similar to where Ben's at, to where you normally fly at?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have
And
you?
your trimmers were set where you always have them set?
Yep. Slightly in, just a little tab, a little bit in.
So, Will, have you tried running air over top of your wing before launching? Not a
Like
power
take
launch. No, not a power launch. So you just literally rev up the engine with the wind over your back. You let off the throttle. You pull forward, so you're no longer on the throttle, and just the wind that's going over the wing helps pop it up. I've seen people do that. I am not confident enough in my ability to stay out of the throttle, so I don't really do it that way. But I've seen, like, Smart Car Brian does it all the time, and days that there's absolutely no wind, he pops that wing up like he was in 4, 5, 6 mile an hour winds.
It makes perfect sense. And I think it was Daryl, I can't remember, one of the guys there, been around a long time, he suggested something very similar. I think they called it a power forward launch.
That's when you stay on the power and you run forward, you slap the wing up. But if your cage is not reinforced, you will actually take your hands and get jerked back, and then your cage catches the prop. And like my PAP, I can't do that with a PAP. It'll fold up in a heartbeat.
Right. That makes perfect sense. You got a freaking wind generator. You know, you're wearing wind on your back.
Right.
It's probably something that needs to be practiced and finessed. Plays a big role in that other thing.
But if you ever get a chance, and you will if you go to Bad Apples, Brian will be there. If you watch Brian, you'll see him. He'll literally full throttle, and then he lets off the throttle, stands straight up like he should, and then takes off, and that wing just pops right up because it catches what's left over running across the top of it, and he's up in the air, no problem. I just put my belly in front of me, and it leans me forward, and I have to run faster, and then the wing just goes up for me. Hey, Will.
Question there.
Well, if you put a blizzard out in front of you on a stick and you try to run and go get it, would it help you get the wing up faster?
Yeah, it might. I mean, I'm not the only one that likes blizzards. You gotta love blizzards, man.
Oh, Reese's peanut butter cup right here.
Yeah, man. So, Shane, how many flights did you fly before you started listening to music?
Funny that you. So, God's honest truth. I flew, I would say, almost 140 to 150 flights before I started listening to music. And the only reason I did is because one day Brian's like, "You don't listen to music?" I'm like, "No, I want to listen to the motor. I want to hear everything that's going on." And he's like, "No, dude, try listening to music." I did it one time, haven't stopped since. If my phone dies in flight, I turn around and go back. I'm not dealing with all this listening to myself crap. Like, that's why I don't ever have any voice. I don't talk in my videos because half the time I got to cut that out because I'm singing so horribly to whatever song. Usually I'm thinking of you, Will, and I'm like, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Damn right.
Good. It was about 100 flights for me.
Yeah, I'm not that far off, to be honest with you. I literally, my first 9 to 10 months of flying on my own, I only did 15 to 20-minute flights. And then I came back, landed, got a drink, hooked back up, and took off again for another 15, 20 minutes. I'd get 3-4 flights in per flight or per flight session.
I gotcha. Is this what you wanted, Eric?
Yeah, there you go. Right, you can. Boom. Let me get Tony out of there. There's the Tomahawk fly-in. If anybody's interested in driving for 32 hours just to get through Wisconsin, it's up in northern Tomahawk, or northern Wisconsin, and we're keeping it cheap. So
now, Eric, I was talking to Krista about this, and honestly, for me to fly into an airport the closest to you, you guys trying to run this is going to be way too much trouble for you guys to have to come get me and then put me up, feed me, give me gear. I probably am not going to make this one just because I don't want to. You guys already got a ton of stuff on your plate, more or less.
Why don't you just fly into the airport? It's at the airport.
Can I get a flight from there, from Central Florida?
Oh, it's probably not going to be a direct flight, but I'm sure you can get a flight. What's nice with this is the EAA chapter, the ultralight chapter, is actually going to be helping out where they can. So awesome. It makes it very convenient.
Hey, Eric, how far is that from Rhinelander?
20 minutes.
From where?
Rhinelander.
Huh. So can you actually see the northern lights, or is that like clickbait?
No, actually, in the wintertime when you guys don't fly, at nighttime, yeah, you can sometimes see the northern lights here in Wisconsin.
We fly in the winter, but it's still 30 or 40 degrees.
Yeah, really
warmer than
40 to 50 here in Florida.
Right.
Yeah, Mr. Shane, we could fly through Atlanta to Rhinelander.
We could fly. Did you say we could fly as in Delta?
Yeah.
Friends and family.
Yeah.
Free. I just got to get to Atlanta.
No, you can fly to Atlanta.
I like the way Mark is talking. Man, that's nice to have a sugar daddy, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah. I think you could probably just fly into Mark's the airport he's got there at his house.
Yeah. Shit.
Probably
that's just because I live under the bridge next to the airport.
It's still right there at your house.
Technically, it's true.
What's going on in the chat? Has anyone been paying attention?
Yeah, I was kind of looking. let's see. Steve was asking if we know anything about the torchboard flying yet. No, not yet. We haven't gotten any information. I'm still waiting. I've reached out to 2 people. One of them did respond back, and they're trying to iron out everything right as we speak. So nothing on that one yet.
So
All right, how about James's comment? Because
There
that
you go.
looks super important.
that is probably the most important question or statement that's been made since the show began.
What's that?
True story. Just look it up. Dairy Queen is 6.5 miles from Bad Apples. Big field right next to it. Not sure if there's a path to get to it without flying over congestion.
Congestion is debatable in the first place. Surely we could get there.
If you look straight ahead or up, you'll never fly over a congested area.
Okay, wrong
That's-
advice. Wrong advice.
That's where you and make sure you turn the GoPro off.
Golly.
Yeah, I'm sure we could fly around. I'm sure it's in America, so we can fly around one way or the other.
I'm seeing some interest being generated here, and that's James. Is that James, formerly James S? Is that the James?
I was wondering that myself. I wasn't
I
sure.
don't know.
I
Here,
think it
let's
is.
let's put his picture up. Does that look like him?
Yeah, I don't have my glasses on.
I don't
Yeah.
see anything.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nick Griffith says so 20 people happen to have an engine out at the same time. I'm good.
James said, "Yep, that's him."
Right on, man. I've flown with James. Good guy.
I
Good deal.
have stayed in the same campground, well, same property as James. I can't say that I've flown with James.
Yeah, he was at Moonshiners.
Yeah,
Not
but
Moon- yeah, Moonshiners.
yes, but he was at James Parker's too. But I can't say that we flew together. I don't know. Can't recall.
Paramotor NC has jumped in and he says he's down for Dairy Queen.
First of all, how awesome would that video be? I mean, I don't care who puts it out. My channel's stuff anyways, but how awesome would a flight to Dairy Queen, seeing 10, 15, 20 pilots land and go in and get Dairy Queen?
That would be pretty cool.
Oh, that would be pretty awesome.
Absolutely. So Ben, I don't know how long you've been there. We've been talking about you, man. So we were talking about how much fun we had at your get together, and I have zero regrets, and I'm looking forward to next year. If maybe this turns into a little annual event, that'd be cool, man.
Ben, if you go back to the beginning of the show, you'll hear I have a whole lot of regrets, like my daughter, who ruined my entire weekend. But go back and listen. You'll understand what I just said, why I said it, and it's a true statement. I absolutely am regretting not going to your flying, whatever you want to call it.
10:30. That's perfectly fine, Travis. I mean, no one's up before that time anyway, so 10:30 is perfectly reasonable.
Actually, man, there's no reason why we can't have Krista meet at Dairy Queen at Bad Apples.
Oh yeah, and my folks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
because we need some camera men / women / them.
if we have any issues getting back off or whatever, then they can pick us up and take us back.
There you go. There's your ride from Rhinelander to Tomahawk.
Yeah, I saw that. I told her deal.
So
Yeah.
are they going? Are they going to the fly-in? Tony and Andrew?
Yeah, they're going to go to Tomahawk. They were thinking about going to Bad Apples, but decided to go to the Tomahawk one because they're going to be up in this area anyway. So they're going to scooch up here and hang out with us.
Krista, good news. Angela and Tony aren't going to Bad Apples. Stop jumping up and down. Okay. Oh wait,
Nick Griffith says to have Krista meet us there to pay for the Dairy Queen.
hey, Krista pays by the height.
Krista pays by the height.
Yeah. Never mind. That one went over your head. Yeah, if you bring if you give your wallet to Krista, she'll be more than happy to help pay for everything.
Yeah. Hey, Nick got a little taste of what I had experienced with the pulled muscle, and he pulled his calf muscle while he was there, and I don't think he took it easy and just like babied that sucker, because he tried to launch again and probably did more damage than good. I don't know. I'm just guessing, Nick. I know you're not here to defend yourself, but
Hey, where's the link? Where's the link to get into the show, Eric? Aren't you supposed to be dropping that in? So
I did it a couple times. Let's see.
dang, man, why?
Oh, don't drop it in now because DP showed up.
definitely.
You.
No, scratch that.
See you, Shane.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Yes, sir. The other Shane.
Yes.
So, Walter, if you're listening, we still love you. What's going on with you, bro? Come on and join us. Has anyone seen Walter in the chat?
Negative.
Seen him, but has he been?
I keep looking down under and haven't seen him.
All right, who's playing with the squeaky toy?
That would be my dog.
That would be Will's black wiener.
Yep. It's got its own little squeaky thing. So, Nick, yeah, drink plenty of water. That's true. But stretching your muscles, and you figure it out. I mean, if you do this long enough, you're going to pull a back or you're going to pull a muscle.
Or you could be like me and have a back that goes out without absolute no warning. I'm out. Jesus.
Oh, man.
Top of the morning to you.
What's up, my favorite pilot?
Oh,
Who's talking to?
Denise went by.
Says, here, I checked on Walter. He has a bad back.
Oh, he does.
I guess someone else is going to have to do all the work now.
Guess so.
Rats.
What our DP? Whoever's TV's
Yes,
in
sir.
the background. Whoever's TV's in the background.
Oh, yeah.
run
Sorry,
it out.
honey. You do need to mute that now. Sorry.
Good
That's
job,
Denise's
Denise.
fault. I told her.
Jesus. Turn your hearing aids up, woman.
Brian Waller is still around, Nick. He's got all kinds of things going on. He's got the greenhouses, and he's even got. You all see where he's ordering that new airplane, that new experiment.
Yep, the electric one.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, he calls his greenhouse a greenhouse. We call it Green Acres because it's now the size of like Dallas Cowboy Stadium. I mean,
I know, yeah.
It is
And
ridiculous.
it's engineered. It's really super engineered too.
Did you see the railroad ties of the picture that he sent? The railroad ties and the 2x6s. Just to run a 3/4 inch piece of pipe on some. I'm like, why do you have to have railroad ties on top, or 2x6s on top of railroad ties just to watch the water go through a pipe that you can't see? See,
it's going to be there a long time, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the kind of things that engineers do, and some people love them for it. Other people have to pull the whole top of their motor out to do an oil change.
Yeah, I know there's a long waiting list for that plane. So I don't think it's going to be about that.
And Nick, Brian will be at Bad Apples.
Yeah, so 2 hours from his house or something.
Yeah.
And we're all going to have to, and I say we all, I mean, those.
You're not talking about me.
Hold on. Those in the lower 48 states So DP, Will, and Mark, and myself, we're gonna have to go to Alabama and go meet up at Brian's and do some flying.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
That seems like an awesome flipping time.
Yeah, that would be good.
I'm excited to meet his parents, to be honest with you.
Why is that?
Hey, Brian looks up to his parents with such, like,
Oh, they're tall.
no, when he talks about his parents, you could just feel and hear the love that Brian has for his parents, and they just seem like he talks really great about them. And I don't have parents like that, so I'm kind of interested in like Mark. Mark's dad is freaking awesome. His stepmom is amazing. And I just love meeting people that have great parents because I never had any. So it's really, all jokes aside, it's means a lot to me to see that it's possible. My daughter one day will grow up and say, "Yeah, I wish I had some parents like that myself," but it'll be fine. With that joke, DP left. He's like, "I'm out."
It was definitely something you said, man.
I would 100% agree with you there.
That's why I'm quiet.
So, what's going on in the
Okay,
chat?
stop talking. Shh, shh, shh. He's back.
Is he?
He's back.
Oh my
Be
god!
nice.
He's
Don't
trying to
upset
bait
him.
us in.
Hold on. Here he comes.
I was trying to log in because I can't chat, I don't think, if I'm not logged in. Can I?
You got to use another phone or another computer to do that.
Don't push the
Oh,
red
okay.
button.
Not the wed one.
It's either the red pill or the blue pill. You got to choose.
Hey, DP, when are you planning on being at Bad Apples?
We're coming up Thursday evening,
Okay.
afternoon.
And are you staying in town or staying at the field?
Yeah, we're staying close, like 10
Okay.
minutes away, and then
Awesome.
we'll head back. When are we heading back, honey? Yeah, Sunday.
Okay. Very good. Look forwards to it.
Absolutely. Watching you all fly, right, Eric?
I'm not going to go there right now.
Hey, my chicken turned out well tonight.
That's good because I was afraid for the cats.
No, they ate some. It's funny. Your cats really like you a lot better when you have a plate of chicken. Angela Preslick, am I going to Tomahawk Fly-In? I don't believe I am. And Kelby, I will let your girlfriend know. And she says hello. Man, did I bring the room down or what?
Just saying.
Well, we got to keep going now that you're on the panel.
Crickets.
Yeah. So DP, what are you doing at Bad Apples? What's going on with you?
Yeah, we're just gonna come and hang out.
Right on.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably bring my wing, but gonna leave the motor at home.
That's right. Eric's got an extra motor you can borrow.
Yeah, that's. I've heard that somewhere.
Is DP gonna assist in out there on the field?
I'd be happy to.
That would be
Yeah.
awesome.
Give me a gun and a badge, and
Whoa!
everyone will fly
Junior.
straight.
Hey, how awesome would it be to have DP stand in front of you giving you the go ahead? You're clear
Or-
for takeoff.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. How about if he's standing
Drop.
in front of you, giving you the "You're not leaving there, buddy." You'd
That's right.
probably have to be like, "Yeah, okay, I guess I'm not leaving."
And then I just sit there and make. Oh, I'd be mad at DP. That's for sure.
I would never want that, Shane.
Ugh.
Shane, I watched a video where some guy blew your wing away at Bad Apples. I watched that video yesterday and cried laughing.
Yeah, but I didn't fix it, did I? I just took off.
No, you weren't out there yet. Your wing was
Oh.
laid out. You know, like you think you're a trike guy and you go out there and lay your crap out for 30 minutes. But anyways, just saying.
I got to get the air conditioning in my trike going. I got to get the radio channel that I
Yeah,
want, the right song.
But you had your wing laid out, and I was taking off, and I took off around Michelle, and I didn't realize that I was gonna have to turn a little bit. But anyways, I smoked your wing, and Jade caught it. And
Hey,
if that had been anybody else, I would have felt bad. But since it was you, I was like, oh, that's my buddy. It's all right.
as long as you didn't chew it up, we're good.
Yeah.
Half the time, I don't even like. There are people out there that literally set their wings up. There's no creases in them. There's no wrinkles in them. They're literally laid perfectly. I get the leading edge halfway okay, and I just go.
Yeah, I'm with you. The air will straighten it out.
Yeah,
It'll be all right.
So I may have to go left or right a step or two as it comes up. Who cares? It's all good.
What's the worst that can happen? A tip drag?
Yeah.
You can definitely overthink a launch.
Mm-hmm.
There's no question about that.
No,
and I've proven you can underthink a launch.
Damn it, Mark.
Somebody had to do it. I'm not good enough to be famous just straight up.
Oh, Jesus. How many views?
You talking about your wingtip drag?
Yeah.
Don't forget the cage. Not everybody can drag them both at the same time.
That's true.
McElroy maneuver.
Oh my God. It was amazing to me you actually didn't get any feces on your wing going through your prop.
Yeah. I got good aim. That's all that is.
Whew, it'd have been you would have seen a fertilizer spreader like no other, dude, if that was me.
but between me having my eyes closed and talking to Jesus, I was trying to work a deal out.
And trying to 911 call Joni.
I'm going down.
Good stuff.
How many views you got on that video?
I have no idea.
There should be 4 million, honestly. That's a great.
I can tell you that much.
There is.
No, why don't you TikTok that?
Yeah, why don't you make that a TikTok?
Because I don't do TikTok?
Well, there's that.
Man,
Good.
you guys don't you probably do realize how close I am to being able to participate in the Special Olympics.
No, that ain't it, Mark. Some of us, let's elephant in the room. We have jobs, guys. We have to work. We don't have
that's
time
right.
for
Me
TikTok.
me and Eric actually work for a living.
What?
We don't show pictures on the beach and Dairy Queen and
What he said.
carving up dead bodies and stuff.
Just have JP post it for you. He doesn't work, right?
Hey, DP.
I think he works
Yes,
at
sir.
Eric sends a
Riley.
picture of him driving down the road of snow all over the ground today. So while I was working at the beach, I walked over to the beach, took a picture of me at the beach, and sent it back just to warm him up on the inside.
Nice. You're a good friend.
Yeah,
See, he loves you, Eric.
I know. I was trying to show you there is light at the end of the tunnel of snow.
yeah.
Greg said on here that he irons his wing as part of his layout there, I think, when he's doing his laundry.
Yeah. Actually, I seen, I don't know who did it. It was someone had a wing and they clipped in and everything, balled it up, and then threw it out and then took off. I'd like to try that one day.
You could do that on the beach.
Yeah. I'm going to try that at Bad Apples if the winds pick up. You should pull your cameras out.
Yeah, you just say when.
Hey, are we going to try 10,000 or 11,000 feet? at Bad Apples?
Yeah, with good weather, I would be good with
Obviously,
that.
yes.
I'd like to hit 10,000.
If the winds are crap, I'm out myself. But if it's good all the way up, I'm down. We'll just start spiraling up.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
That's where
And-
I went. I went to 6131 down there.
At Bad Apples?
Right.
Yeah, not at Bad Apples, at that field, at Hodges Field.
Oh, okay.
You know, if we do that, I would like to do that, but I would like to hang out with each other when we do it.
Yes, I'm for. Okay, so Will, I know last time wasn't great. We need to coordinate somehow some staging area, and then once everybody gets there, then we just start climbing. I'm all for it. Without communications, which I don't want to fly with, I know it's confusing and sometimes people get left behind, whatever. With that being said, I'm all for organizing a section where we all take off flying and hang out until everyone gets there. So if there's 5 of us taking off, 4 of us will hang out until the 5th one gets there, and then we will all take off. And
Yeah, we
go
probably do it by weight.
No.
No, I mean I say that because of consumption. So wouldn't it be better if the lightest person took off first and then the next and then the next, so that I don't know how that would work. I've never done it. So.
I will fly
Your last
until
chain.
I will. Yeah, thanks, Dave. I will, dude. I don't care when I take off, but when I'm ready to fly, I am ready to fly. Like if you're setting up or whatever, when I'm ready, I'm ready. For me to sit there and not take off is like a kid staring at a Christmas tree in the morning of Christmas going, all those are mine. I need to open them. And you're telling, my parents are still sleeping? No, I'm going to open those damn presents, dude. You should have got up early like I did.
And also, we're planning on heading back over to Georgia Veterans Memorial Park also.
Yep, that was an awesome flight, by the way.
Yeah.
That, even though that river is 1/10 the size of the river I have to cross from Sebastian Airport to get over to the beach, it still was kind of freaking me out.
Yeah, you got the train bridge and the car bridge. And then back to talking to Jesus again.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty
See,
funny.
Nick's statement there.
No, but if weather is good, I would prefer, honestly, not either, a morning flight, because we're already dressed warm because it's going to be chilly, but it's better than trying to set everything up with your going up to 11,000 feet gear on the ground, because about the time you launch, you're going to be sweating to death. And so I'm ready for to do a morning flight like that. Go right up
great.
to.
Now you just screwed Will.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You had me all the way up to the word morning.
Okay, so I'm willing to do a second flight to 11,000 feet in the afternoon.
After the Dairy Queen run.
Yeah. Hey, your blizzard won't start melting if you're at 11,000 feet, just so you know.
Yeah, man, that's true. Hey, that's just something to consider, because it will be chilly willy up there. I guarantee it.
No, I know. What right now here in Florida? Let me see real quick. Let me go to windy.
I don't know, but I'll tell you what, I'm taking the Cosmos on the trike when I go, because it'll take me about 10 minutes to get there and about 40 to get back down.
So
The climb rate that thing has, I'll be able to get up there real quick.
We haven't heard a whole lot about that.
I haven't heard anything about it, honestly.
About
so
what?
You mean from Eric or just in general?
And from Eric about the new trike.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, real quick on Ryan Carlton, do you look at the as the temperature? Is it the top number or the bottom number? Because it says at
The bottom
0.
number is 2 point. The top
Is
number is temperature.
Okay, thank you for that. So on the ground, the temperature is 75, the dew point is 69. Here in Florida, if you were to go up to 11,000 feet, 11,404 feet, it'd be 39 degrees and the dew point would be negative 14.
So 39 degrees. But that's cold, man. I mean,
that's cold.
Yeah, and it's not like you're just going, oh, boom, it's 39 degrees. It's you're gradually getting
right.
colder.
Yeah.
So.
It took me more time to get down than to get up, I believe.
Me too.
That's what she said.
No, that's not what she said.
The exact opposite.
I was trying to figure out how to swerve that, and DP just jumped it down there. Oh no, she didn't.
And right now, Eric is thinking, I don't even know why I'm here.
Yeah.
No, I'm just here.
So, yeah, you're gonna have to have. See, I don't fly with gloves, but I think once I got flying, if you're just sitting there, at 7,600 RPMs heading up, I mean, I guess I could put some gloves on. I can't fly with gloves on. I hate it. Absolutely hate it.
You're not flying, you're riding.
Yeah. But then you get up to 11,000 feet and then you do a full frontal and see how that works out. Woohoo!
No.
See who can
probably
get
won't
down first.
Yeah, you won't be worrying about the cold if that happens.
No, you'll forget all about it. And that's
Yeah.
the time your wing opens back up. No, I have been thinking about doing it because I did it during the SIV, but I've never done it with a paramotor on my back. So I'm kind of been itching to give it a shot.
There's no reason for that.
Sure it is.
No.
See how long it takes your wing to open back up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's flirting with disaster for no reason.
She's in the other room.
With evil.
You calling Cupcake a disaster?
Only when she's awake.
Yeah, he talks a big game when she's in the other room.
Yeah.
That's why I record all this.
Hey, she's sitting behind the fire. Listen, she's sitting next to the baby piano in the background behind the fireplace. She can hear me if she wants to.
That's a baby grand, not a baby piano.
Well, either which way.
No.
When you have my kind of money, you don't worry about names.
They adopted a baby with some serious skills, so it's the baby's piano.
Yeah.
Cool. So, I was gonna ask a question.
4 inches.
Oxen briefs.
Eric, can you schedule a guest from now on?
He's gonna have to.
This is your punishment, Eric.
On a hot day.
I guess I'll ask the question. It's more of a statement, I guess, than anything. But on the panel, I pretty much know. But in the chat, who all owns more than one wing?
Eric owns
Eric.
gazillion.
Eric.
In the chat. Yeah. So I've always been a one wing person. I mean, I'd sell my wing. I'd actually buy a wing, sell my old one, buy a wing, sell my old one. So
John Wayne does.
Yeah.
Of course, John Wayne. Mine actually, my wing doubles as my living also. It's
As
a
your
wing
hammock?
/ tent.
Yeah, John's got the he's got the Moster, right, and then the Adam 80. And he says he really likes that Adam 80. He has had both of them. He's tried both of them, and side by side or whatever. And he's still sold on the Adam 80.
Wait, he's a eunuch and a
Go ahead. Okay. Something about a eunuch.
Yeah, I thought John was saying something about being a eunuch, but no, he has a
Well,
uni and a solo.
Okay. Well, I mean, you meet these guys. They got like 2 or 3 paramotors, 2 or 3 wings,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I think I wouldn't mind having a backup set.
I mean,
James,
for me,
Travis DuPont might be able to loan you one. Hey, Travis?
for me, I'd have to change jobs, maybe get a welding job, and then be able to afford.
You need to quit telling lies.
Oh, what do you
Okay,
do?
go ahead.
And you don't want to make a wing out of metal, Shane.
Well, maybe.
Mm-mm.
I don't want to have to worry about a collapse, would I?
No, it's a pretty rigid wing.
Exactly. So, no, I honestly, my wife and I just talked about this Saturday or Sunday about me looking into getting another wing. And I honestly told her, I said, until this wing is unsafe to fly, I see no reason. I have not even begun to figure out the limits of this wing. So for me to start looking at another wing is kind of foolish in my opinion, because I fly either trims all the way in or in neutral. When I trim out, it's only to catch up to people. And when you're trims out and you're doing wing overs or something like that, that's a whole new wing. That's a whole different wing. So I still have room to learn on this wing.
Okay, so
Hey, Shane,
go ahead.
I was just going to say, Shane, do you have your Facebook up by any chance?
I can.
Okay, I'm going to just send you a message.
Oh no, it's down.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Will.
Well, no, it's just put the question up there. Greg Laney, he's got a beginner wing, which is a single skin paraglider wing. Any thoughts on if there is a good wing to look at for cross country? And that is why I bought the Mac Pair Colorado. And it is my only wing.
I can tell you that my Link 2, which is a Nuvik Link 2, Mark, you've flown with me. Will, you've flown with me. We come back, and the fuel that I still have in my motor in my tank is a hell of a lot more than everybody else. So, and I think I'm light on my wing now. When I first started flying, I was 245, 250 pounds, and I'm 205, 207 now. So, when I want to get down, it takes me forever. I literally will take a whole heck of a lot of time to get down, because even doing wing overs and spiral downs, I can't lose altitude. So for a cross country wing, I can do a 2-hour flight and come back and still have 4.5, 5 liters of fuel after a 2-hour flight.
And I'm in the middle of my weight range on my wing, and I want to speed up. So I was thinking about buying a new wing. And then when I realized I can't afford a new wing, I just started putting on weight. So,
so Mark barely pulls any brake, and he's on the ground.
I'm going to speed that wing up one way or the other.
Uh-oh.
What's up, Eric?
Just reading the chat. But yeah, as far as the trike goes, it's there. Just like everybody else, we've been blown out with all this weather. So tomorrow we will be probably taking it out and hopefully getting a flight before Jade's show. So that's just where it stands.
Right on.
But the Cosmos is extremely smooth, extremely powerful. Haven't had any issues with it or anything. But yeah, works good.
James said he has a 22-meter Speedster 3. That sounds just about right.
Yours is a 23.5, right, Mark?
Yeah.
And like I said,
Yeah.
when you get bored of that,
It doesn't have anything to do with being bored. It has more to do with being broke.
well, when you're willing to say $20 is $20, we need to talk.
you know me so well.
You need to print some more shirts, pal.
Yeah,
he's got them coming.
I got shirts and I got all kinds of crap I'm bringing to Bad Apples, just trying to be able to get fuel money to get home.
Oh, golly.
The only problem is you give them all away.
I know.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care. My dad's coming. It'll be fine.
Oh,
I
you got
know.
fuel money.
Oh,
I'm
is he?
willing-
Good.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm willing to give Mark's dad and his mom back ride back with me, just so you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I think actually my dad was talking about bringing his 34 Ford, driving it up for to come to Bad Apples.
Well, just let him know he
Sweet.
can follow me
Yeah.
back home all the way down 75 till I hit 10. He can follow me all the way.
Yep.
Mark's dad likes to pay for fuel, just in case
Mhm.
anybody's wondering.
Yep. He
Sweet.
uses the company credit card, so he feels like he's getting over on the government, I guess.
Well, hell, I'll let him get over them all day long with my when I pull in my camper.
I'm gonna let him get over again all the way to Dave Purdon's.
Oh, me too. Hey, actually, if he's looking for a ride, I just happen to be going north, just so you know.
I'm just saying, when you get to Atlanta, he's got to switch trucks.
We missed Atlanta. We'll just meet you in Ohio.
Hey, Mark.
Yes, sir.
So with all those shirts you're making, next time you put an order in, let me know before you put that order in.
Number one, I was gonna say, you say making. For me, making a T-shirt is picking up the phone and putting in a phone call.
Right. Well, before you place that order, let me know.
Okay.
So
And I mean-
we are
Yeah.
getting set up to do screen printing now.
Oh, okay. All right, that's good. So long as they're soft.
Hey, I
We
want
buy
to
the
say
same shirts you do.
as much shirts as Mark has made yearly, Jade could probably quit her job and be able to get off whenever she needs to go to a fly-in. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I think that might have something to do with me being homeless.
Yeah, but you got plenty of shirts to cover up with.
True that.
You can make a shirt tent, a shirt shower cover, a shirt format,
Now
shirt
you know
shag
why I
carpet,
Now you know why I don't let my wife watch this show.
Shirt
curtains,
shoes.
shirt shoes,
Yeah.
shirt. You can make squirts.
Hey, listen here, Bubba Gump.
That's a shirt. That's a shirt and shorts all at the same time.
I think they have that actually on tomahawktees.com.
Oh, shots fired.
We do. Hey, guess what I got? A phone cover for tonight's show.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Tuesday night hangout.
Yeah.
I'm an iPhone
Nice.
13 Pro. What?
Yeah, tell Mark. They're asking in the chat, since you're homeless, they want to know what your GoFundMe page is, so they can. Help out, brother.
Look at his
I
fingers
just-
starting to type up a GoFundMe page right now.
I can't even afford GoFundMe. You're just gonna have to give me a sandwich at Bad Apples.
I'll give you a
You might-
sandwich.
Give you a bad apple.
I'll take
You don't
it.
get a sandwich.
Oh man.
Yeah, we are all good.
Hey guys, you guys can stay on. That's fine. I gotta go.
What?
I got
It's your
things that
show.
I got 'em.
Jesus, what's important to you?
Oh, don't tell me you got to get up at 3:50 also.
No, I have to go to work now.
Oh,
So-
jeez.
Oh my God, what is it? What is it? Oh,
9:15.
Jesus. What do you got to take your Geritol and go
Now,
to bed?
when
or
you
what?
say 9:15, keep in mind in Wisconsin,
It's
when you're
8:15.
that far, it's 8:15.
That's right. It's still light out. We got things we can do out, around. So,
It's literally
It's
yesterday
snowing
there.
outside.
It's
well, I didn't say
yesterday
I was
there.
going outside.
Was it 8:15 in the morning?
That's right.
Listen,
God.
Jade told us to make sure you stayed on the show long enough for her to get all the way asleep.
Yeah. She's actually downstairs working too, so that's where I'm heading to.
Sounds like she needs to quit her first job and just work on the second one.
We all need
She-
4 or 5
she-
jobs.
She maybe should have thought about that and got a better husband. I mean, I don't
Right.
even know why she has a job.
Exactly.
Sounds to me, Jade needs to get the same kind of sugar daddy I got. Right, Mark?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Mark.
Tony Marzanis is not even a last call. No, that's not great.
No, all these guys are gonna stay on. They'll stay on and
Oh.
talk.
Well,
Mark?
DP's going to
Turn
stay on.
out the lights. The party's
You can
over.
talk about DP.
Hey,
All right,
What?
guys. We'll talk to you later.
all right.
See ya, Eric.
See you later.
Hey, as long as DP is not dying to go to
Asshole.
work, as long as he's not dying to go to work tomorrow, we're good.
Yeah. I'd still be at work, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
technically.
Oh,
Your wife would be doing good if you punched in, if you clocked in.
She'd probably be doing better if I clocked out or punched out.
oh man, where is she at? I miss her face.
Yeah, we miss her,
Mhm.
I mean, a lot more than you. I'm
Now
just
that-
saying.
Now that Eric's
Woman.
not here, woman. Oh,
Oh, he's here. He's listening in the background.
oh shit!
I know he's here.
I almost spilt my
What's
orange juice.
Did you just smack your wife?
what's that mean? What's that mean?
I don't know, man. That can't be good.
I think she's
I
saying,
think she thinks I'm number one.
yeah. Or behind every bird's a good woman. I don't know.
Is that my age or my IQ?
Definitely not your age.
Hey, when we talking ice cream?
No, I'm all for the Dairy Queen. If it's only 6.5 miles, dude, I'm down.
I'm just saying, I have a gift card that
You got to print that out.
that somebody gave me. I have it printed out, and that would be a great time to use it.
Can I tell you, Mark? The closest Dairy Queen I have to my house is 12.5 miles away, and they do not accept those.
What?
Yes. Yep.
All
Yes,
right,
yep,
well,
yep.
you make sure you bring yours with you to
I'm
Bad
gonna.
Apples then.
I'm gonna, and $25 is gonna be on the house to whoever flies with me, because after that
See?
you're on your own.
How's that
Between me and
possible,
you,
Dude, they told me, listen, I think the lady that owns it and her husband have kids, and it's the husband's kid or the husband's daughter is now his girlfriend. I don't think they understand how the coupon thing works. I don't know. I went in there and said, "Hey, do you guys do this?" And they're like, "No, we don't do any. We don't
well,
take any coupons."
that's your first problem right there. You went in and asked.
Yeah, and it's not a coupon.
Well, you know what I'm saying. It's a gift card. I
Yeah,
understand.
but you just go in and tell.
Oh yeah. Listen. I don't want.
Go in and act like you own the place.
I do
Let
that
me talk
everywhere I
about
go.
it. I got this, Shane. I got this, man.
It's in Fellsmere. I'll even give you the exit if you want.
Who in the?
Dude, I told you. That's why it's brother, cousins, uncles, friends, neighbors.
That's all the same household.
Dude, I'm telling you. That's what
Yeah.
I went to. Dude, that's when I got just true story.
Y'all need to think about moving to Georgia.
No, listen, true story. One day we decided we're gonna get goats. I asked the city for a permit. They said yes, as long as you don't have any complaints. So we went to Fellsmere and we went to 3 different farms. The first guy, I can't make this stuff up. If Krista,
DP, do you see what I'm working with?
listen, So
I bet the goats complained.
no, they always just said, hey, listen, it was the greatest thing ever. So the first farm we went to, this guy comes out, this kid came out in overalls, no shirt, dirty feet, snot running down his face. The guy came out in a powered wheelchair. And it was between Deliverance and the Hills Have Eyes kind of scenario. Krista and Kaylee were there, and they like, we'll meet you in the car, and I was like, I'm going with you. Like, it was the craziest thing I ever seen in my entire life. Abandoned cars everywhere, shacks that were, I'm pretty sure, were homes, but were not fit for the goats. There was
Mark could take one.
dude.
It
I will tell
depends
you.
where you're on the ladder.
I will
Yeah.
tell you. We had 2 goats. Well, actually, we got a male and a female first. Our male was named Wyatt, and our female was Selena Gomez. And
That's good right there.
and then we had to take her back because apparently, if a female goat doesn't get attention, she yells and screams until she gets it. Sounds familiar, right? Anyways, we took her back and we got another male, and he had a long white goatee, so we named him Willie Nelson. Anyways, they were freaking awesome, dude. Awesome goats, but we are so busy and we're always going camping or whatever. So we had to have somebody come by at exactly 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. because if you weren't here at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m., they would yell and scream until someone showed up. To ask someone to show up at 7 a.m., 7 p.m. exactly was kind of a lot to ask people. So we didn't do that, and we took the goats back. The lady said, anytime you want to come get them, you're more than welcome. Anyways, they were awesome up until the point of us deciding we can't have them because we're too busy. Oh, and they ate Krista's tree. That was the other bad downside.
They ate Krista's tree or the Christmas tree?
They ate my wife's jacaranda out back. They started eating the bark off of it, and she was not having none of that.
Can't blame her.
I know.
I'd hate it if my
Jacaranda.
Jacaranda Gesundheit.
She had to have it. Angela, I'm not looking forward to drinking with Tony. I'm looking forward to drinking with Angela. Just so you know.
Oh boy.
Is she coming for sure? Are they coming for sure to Bad Apples?
No, just to Wisconsin.
Oh.
They said DP's too close to Bad Apples. We're not going.
I figured as much, Angela.
She actually was going to go to Bad Apples. They were actually talking about going to Bad Apples until they knew you were going, DP, and then like, nope, we're just going to Wisconsin.
Yeah.
There might be a connection there.
Well, when is the Northern Lights one?
I just freaking closed that screen. I
It
wish
is-
you would that did like
How's your short-term memory?
ay, oh, here it is.
It's, well,
Is it in
my
May?
mem-
July 8th, 9th,
Oh.
and 10th. Yep. And that's
Yeah,
in
rats.
Wisconsin at TKV Airport.
So it ends on a Friday? Oh no, I'm in June. Sorry.
Oh Lord.
Hey, I am off work that weekend.
Well,
See how far is it for me to go to Wisconsin?
I am going to talk to McElroy, and if it is feasible for us to fly up, then I will let. Hey, listen, I will let Mark rent, not only pay for my plane ticket, rent the car and the hotel room, and I will be there.
So you're talking about flying into Atlanta and then Atlanta to Wisconsin?
Yeah, whatever Mark works out.
Why is it Mark's thing to work out? I don't get it.
Mark's my sugar daddy.
Oh, I
Oh, jeez.
get it. I get it.
How else am I going to join the Mile High Club if Mark ain't there?
I don't know.
At some point, I'm waiting for him to just jump in his chair and go, wait a minute, but he's not. So apparently it's okay.
You do go to get more orange juice?
I don't know. Maybe he's squeezing oranges out. Oh, there he is.
Easy does it there, big fella.
Wait, I thought mute meant you can't hear or say anything. Not true?
Not true. You're getting
that a
a little carried
screwdriver?
away there. Negative. That is water.
With
Why is it
juice
orange?
and vodka.
What?
It's orange.
It
looks orange.
Listen, work with me here. Okay, it might be.
Who's going flying next? Who's got plans to go flying?
I do not. I'm nursing my little surgery until I get to Bad Apples.
Just call it what it is. Breast reduction.
All right, I had a breast reduction. Now they got the drain tube out, and now I only did one side because I'm on a budget, and so
It doesn't do me any good to try to change the subject. We just end up right back.
I'm going with it.
How was the drain tube coming out?
The drain tube wasn't that bad coming out, but the stitches that were holding it in place, that was unpleasant. And when my wife changed the bandages twice, and that was more than unpleasant.
Yeah.
Yep. The bandage was the worst. Well, she's a nurse, and I think she's really kind to her patients, but I don't think a husband qualifies as a patient. And so, yeah, I told her, I was like, that wouldn't be any worse if you tore my skin off with pliers. That was rough.
I did volunteer to send Krista up there.
And she said I was a very big sissy.
Well, I wasn't there for your marriage, but was there a gun held to your head or to her head? No, she married you.
It's always the woman's choice. So, I mean, they should do a better job picking husbands. Duh.
Well,
Dude.
see,
That's true.
This is the thing. They want a guy that's sensitive. They want a guy that tells their feelings. And then when they get it, they're like, I really wanted a bad guy. I wanted a tough guy. You know, I don't understand it.
I told her, just keep money in the account and I'm headed to Bad Apples.
Now go fix me turkey pot pie.
It's 9:30, and I'm gonna have to head out. I got to get up at 11 tomorrow.
The biggest insult right there.
I didn't want to call Will a jackass, so I'm going to wait till he gets off. Go ahead, Will. We'll see you later.
Hey, I had fun. I hope you guys have a good time. Stay on as long as you want. Talk about me, whatever. But
I got to get up at 11.
I know. He acts like he's at a fly-in.
Good night, everybody.
We will see you in less than 2 weeks.
See you, man.
Wow. Yeah. See you, Will.
See you, brother.
The first night. All right, so he showed up at, I don't know, maybe it was midnight or so at the campground that Mark, Will, and I all met up at. And he didn't get up till noon the next day.
Wow.
And there was a whole lot of going in and out of the camper. There was a whole lot of we were just doing our thing. And Will got up and he's like, man, I feel like I slept for a whole day. I was like, that's 12 hours. Like, that is 2 nights worth of sleep for this guy. Just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Not only was I up when he got there, and he went to bed and I went to bed, I got up the next day. I think we did fly the next day, correct, Mark? or no? We were up going to fly.
Listen. You can't ask me questions while I'm typing. Because let's see here. Somebody asked in here.
Paraswingers?
Tony asked if I was single. And so I was busy typing, heck no, I'm not single. My wife makes way too much money for me to be single. Let's just tell the truth.
Mark, if Mark lost his wife now, he'd have to move back in with his mom and dad.
I'd have to be homeless for real. I'd have to quit lying and just be homeless.
Hey, you can come live with us. I mean,
oh boy.
He's gone from listen, he's gone from living okay to Section 8 housing, just so you know.
Yeah.
This is just the background, just in case anybody was wanting to know.
I'm going to mind my business at least till the new house is done.
That does look better than the wood paneling in your trailer, Shane. So it's a nice background.
Mark did my flooring. That was awesome.
Oh, yeah. Don't be talking bad about the LVP. The L stands for luxury. Hello.
God damn it. No, actually, Smart Car Brian's going to stay with us in Georgia, and then when we go to Dave Purdon's, him and his wife and daughter are going to stay with us in Dave Purdon's as well. But
oh, cool.
Mark,
guess that means our invite's out of the question then, huh?
No, I can sleep 2, 4, 6, 8. I sleep 8 people in there, just so you know.
I'm just kidding.
And I think each time that they've slept in it, they've slept in the bottom bunk. So there's the whole dinette, which is a full-size bed, if you will, with a 4-inch memory foam. So if you need a spot, we got it. It is not a
Appreciate
problem.
it.
I just need to know you're coming, so that way Krista can put new sheets and pillows, cases, and all that stuff on everything.
Man, we like it dirty.
Well, then I'll just have Krista roll around in it first.
Let your dog boy sleep on it for a week or so before.
I don't think you understand. You and Denise will be in there, so will Jack. You won't keep him out of the bed. You'll wake up and be like, holy crap, why is there another person? Oh, it's just Jack. Okay.
Hey, we're used to having a Rottweiler between us. It's been a long time, but yeah.
Yeah, brag, big man, brag. Yeah, sure.
No, I'm just saying.
I usually just call mine. I just call mine a miniature Shih Tzu, and
I think I saw that one time. It should be a Chihuahua. Just saying.
Chihuahua. I still will never forget in the text message between all of the 4 of us on the show here, or excluding DP. Mark was asked what size shirt he wears. Mark said, I wear a medium over my shoulder, but a double X over my belly.
Yeah. So you got to just average it out.
So I lost it that day. That was the greatest damn thing. I'm a medium over my shoulders, but or large over my shoulders, and the next L.
I'm medium over my shoulders and XL in my tummy, so that works out to a large.
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus! I wish we could have.
You should do some custom shirts.
Well, I go for maternity stuff myself right now. It just is. I'm all about comfort.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I would go with an extra large, but I don't want my belly to stick out the bottom, so I go with a 2X. No one needs to see the shed that I built over my precious tool. You know what I mean?
Showing a
I'm
little
just
skin.
saying I got a really nice Peloton right now. That the only thing that's working out on that is dust.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Well, guess what? It's not laundry, so you're good. Usually, once you hit laundry, you're done.
Yeah, nah. I'll get back on it here before long.
I'm going to go with a DP and just say that's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Holy
Yep.
Mark,
That'll
that
work.
lasted me the whole show.
Oh, you're going now too?
I was going to say that mine lasted the whole show times 2, but the show's not over, and it is.
No, I think we're out of here. I got to get a hair appointment in the morning.
Well,
Just
and
one?
one of us has to get up at 3:50.
I want you to know 4
Do you
hours
really?
later.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. And I just want you to know, Mark, 4 hours later, I'm going to get up.
I might call you in the morning.
You can.
I'm
My
not on
phone's
call tonight. Sorry.
That's
I
a
don't have
good
to-
thing.
I can sleep in until 6:15.
I wish I could sleep in that late. Jesus.
But also tomorrow's my Friday, so that's good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Krista, tomorrow's Mark's Friday. Call in the rest of the week. I will too.
What?
Hey, give me a beer while you're in here.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Krista, Mark's
Don't do it, Krista.
tomorrow. You're in my earbuds. She can't hear you.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
DP said he
That's
hates your
too
face.
bad, huh,
I know.
DP?
Sorry. It's my face.
Tomorrow is Mark's Friday, so tomorrow's our Friday. We'll take off and we'll just go to Georgia, and then
All you got to do is let me know if you're coming,
just-
and I'll get that bedroom ready.
The dog.
All right, step a little forward a little bit. Come. God damn it! Listen to me, woman.
You're right, Tony Marzano.
There,
Shane,
stay
don't
right there,
complete
Krista.
Mark's sentences.
Just stay right there, Krista.
I don't think that's a good thing.
I think he just completes him. Period.
Wait, I'm bringing Jack.
I don't care. Abby will wear that dog out.
Dude, you say you don't care right up to about 8.5 minutes into it. You'd be like, okay, we need to find him a Motel 8, and we don't care if they left the light on.
Nope, I don't care. That don't matter to me.
Oh,
I'll get the hair up after you leave.
I'll have Krista shave.
DP, he's got issues.
Yeah, it's all right though. We love him anyway.
Yeah.
Can you pull up Tony Mazzo? Jesus, blah, 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 Tony's last comment there? Because I can't. It won't let me on this laptop for whatever reason.
It says,
Let's
I
see.
don't know how to do that, but it says, Shane completes Mark's sentences. Just saying.
And then he said, "Cupcake, kick his ass."
Oh man! All right, I think we need to get out of
Right.
here. Mark definitely needs his beauty sleep.
Whew.
Ooh.
I'm going to have to stay asleep for a while.
Yeah, you better pull a Will Fly and take
Yeah.
12.
I will see you in 2030. And that's not
Alrighty,
military time. That's a year.
Yeah.
2030.
Is it 2030?
Oh, hopefully.
Jesus, woman. All right, guys. Thanks.
Hey,
Thanks.
Great show.
Yeah. Good thing the
No.
host is still here.
Not really, but thanks for
Thanks,
y'all
Eric.
hanging out anyways.
Oh,
Eric's
Jesus.
probably listening. He's
Hey,
just
I
sitting
don't-
there listening.
I don't know what happens if I just hit leave studio. If the rest of you guys are going to die off. But if not, then it'll just be Eric and his logo. Girls just want to fly. Gay.
Good night.
All right, guys.
I'm leaving.
All right,
See you,
Mark,
folks.
Mark, call me in the around 9, 10 o'clock time. We can hang out.
I'm calling you before then.
All right, fine. I'll call you when I wake up in the middle of the
Whatever.
night.
Yeah.
You say that now. All right,
See
guys.
y'all.
All right.
Bye.
Good night, guys. Night, everybody.